Hello, did you know that the air indoors in your home could be 2 to 5 times more polluted than the air outdoors? Well, why is that important? Well, it's important, especially for those of us with allergies, especially for those with asthma as well. It's very important to make sure the home air is as clean as possible. And how can you do that? Well, I'm going to share some tips with you today. Number one, we all have pillows on our beds, right? It's okay to use these pillows. They're our favorite pillows. We love them. They're plush. However, we do need to change those pillows out on a cycle. And when, it just depends, but just make sure that your pillows are getting changed out. One of the ways you can extend the life of the pillow is by putting a cover around it, a dust mite cover, because that's the issue. Dust gets in there, dust mites get in there, and they can really help harm you as far as your allergies or your asthma is concerned. The second thing is the mattresses. Of course, we're not going to change our mattresses out on a regular basis because they're expensive. But what you can do is you can get a mattress cover that keeps the dust mites away from you and your family as you sleep as well. Number three, air filters. Do you know how many people never change their air filters in their HVAC system on a regular basis? I think some people just forget about it. But what you need to do is make sure those air filters are being changed out on a regular basis. How regular? It just depends on you and your family. How many people live in the home, how many people have allergies, as well as do you have any animals in the home that could cause the air filters to get dirtier faster just because of pet dander and pet hair. As for me, I can tell when mine are dirty because my allergies start to flare up. Okay? Number four, get the ducts cleaned in your air conditioning unit. How often do you need to do that? When you get your system serviced, just ask them to check your ducts, or you can check them yourself. When you're changing your filter, shine a flashlight up there and look and see if your ducts are clean or if they're dirty, and get those ducts cleaned out. So when air is coming into your home, you're not pushing in more dust mites by having dirty ducts in your home. Number five, use green cleaning products as much as possible. One example is there are products that you could purchase to clean your mirrors and windows, and they have a really odor, smells clean, but they also can cause people with asthma to have some issues with their asthma. So try to buy clean products, or when it comes to cleaning your glass or your microwave or anything, use vinegar and water. It cleans very well, it doesn't leave streaks, and it's very inexpensive. You can get a gallon for about $3. The other thing you could do is purchase an air purifier. And air purifiers you can use in the room of that loved one that has allergies, or you can purchase a big one that could take care of a larger space to keep the air purified in your home. And then the other thing is, a lot of people like to have the home smelling good, and that's great, and they use those plug-ins. Well, for me, I can't do the plug-ins. They cause my allergies to flare up. I suggest using a very high-grade essential oil if you can tolerate those. Or a last tip I wanted to share is I have these air purifying bags throughout my house. I have them hanging on doors throughout the home, and they're supposed to absorb odors. And the great thing about them is to reactivate them is I'll just sit them outside on the patio in the sun for about 8 hours when the sun's shining, and they'll reactivate. So I use these air purifying bags throughout the house as well. Every little bit helps. So I hope you enjoyed these tips today to make sure you're living in a clean home.